How's it going, all you most amazing top 10ers? I'm your host, Landon Dallasing, and welcome back to another most amazing top 10 video. Before we get into this, I want to know, what is the biggest regret in your life? Let me know in the comment section below. It almost seems inevitable that if you become famous, you will most likely have a run-in with the law. It's hard growing up in the limelight with paparazzi always following you, or having to deal with the pressure of growing up in front of the camera. So here are the top 10 famous children celebrities who went to prison. Starting us off at number 10 with Gary Coleman. He played on the television show Different Strokes as Arnold Jackson. He made this phrase extremely popular.
What you talking about, Willis?
Well, after his childhood acting career, he struggled a lot with money and his relationships. In 1998, he was charged with assault, and then in 2010, he was arrested on a warrant for domestic violence. Shia LaBeouf creeps in at number 9. He became very popular with the younger audience for his role as Louis Stevens in the popular Disney Channel series Even Stevens. Since then, Shia LaBeouf has become increasingly more famous and successful when he moved on to working in the film industry. However, fame has took its toll on this young actor because now he has quite a rap sheet. In July of 2008, he was arrested for drinking and driving. In 2015, he was arrested for public intoxication, and one time he tried to stab his neighbor and he had to spend 2 days in jail. And at number 8, we have Jake Lloyd. He is known for playing young Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace and for playing Jamie Langston in Jingle All the Way. He decided to retire from acting in 2001 due to extreme bullying at school, and as a result, he got rid of all of his memorabilia associated with Star Wars. Fast forward a few years to July of 2015, when Jake Lloyd got arrested for reckless driving, driving without a license, and resisting an arrest. What would Turbo Man think about your mistakes? He was moved from jail into a psychiatric facility after he was diagnosed with schizophrenia. Brian Bonsall sneaks into number 7. He hasn't acted since 1994 because he has had some run-ins with the law. Brian was arrested in 2001 and 2004 for driving while under the influence, and he was charged for second-degree assault against his girlfriend in 2007. Sounds like Brian might need an intervention. Mitchel Musso makes an appearance at number 6. He's an American actor, musician, and singer, but he is best known for his role as Oliver in Hannah Montana. Do you guys remember that guy? Well, he found himself in trouble with the law back in October of 2011 when he was charged with a DUI suspicion. He failed a breathalyzer test and a field sobriety exam. His bail was set at $5,000, but he was released because he didn't have any other outstanding warrants. Because of his run-in with the laws, many of the upcoming projects were cancelled or he was written out of the script. Number 5 brings us to Haley Joel Osment. He rose to fame after he appeared in the thriller The Sixth Sense. After that, Haley landed a bunch of successful roles in films such as AI, Artificial Intelligence, and Pay It Forward. However, back in 2006, he was charged with drinking and driving as well as marijuana possession. Instead of seeing dead people, he probably saw double of everything while he was drinking and driving. Dustin Diamond comes in at number 4. Remember him? He played Samuel Screech Powers from Saved by the Bell. I think ever since that show got cancelled, his life has been a downward spiral. In 2006, he directed and released his own sex tape titled Screeched Saved by the Smell. And no, I'm not making this stuff up. I mean, how would I make this up? And in December 2014, he was arrested for possession of a switchblade knife, which he pulled out during a bar fight where a man was stabbed. Because of this, he was sentenced to 4 months in prison, where he only served about 3 months, and he was released on probation. Orlando Brown makes it into number 3. Eddie from That's So Raven was arrested for drug possession and a DUI in 2008. He got another DUI in 2011, and he was arrested again in 2012. More recently, in 2016, he was arrested and charged with a misdemeanor, domestic battery, obstruction of justice, drug possession with intent to sell, and having contraband in jail. It seems like he has more criminal charges on his record than acting jobs. And at number 2, we have Lindsay Lohan. Maybe we should have saved her for number 1 because she was pretty troubled. When she was young, she became famous and successful very quickly, but she also spiraled out of control because of her fame. It got to her head, some would say. She was arrested a few times from 2007 to 2012 for multiple DUI DUIs and violating her probation. She spent some time in a few different rehab centers and now she's trying to get her life back on track. Finally, number 1 is Macaulay Culkin. He has become insanely famous for his role as Kevin McAllister in the Christmas movie Home Alone. He was once known as the most successful child actor since Shirley Temple. But I guess all of the fame got to him because on September 17, 2004, he was arrested in Oklahoma City for possession of marijuana and 2 controlled substances. He was briefly jailed and then released on a $4,000 bail. Well, there you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.